Rebar in the leadoff spot against Central, and he starts the game with a single to right. Rebar immediately steals second base and goes all the way to third on the overthrow. Cameron Fadley hitting the 2-hole. Fadley would hit a fly ball to right, and Rebar scores, giving the Ponies a 1-0 lead. Meanwhile, Caleb Smith went to work on a very windy day. Wind was blowing in hard from center field. Here, what looks to be a fly ball to center, it's pushed all the way back to the infield, and Ryan Rebar ends up making the catch. Ponies would fail to score in the second. Caleb Smith came back out in the bottom of the second, and he gets a K with the looping curveball. And then with one man on, Smith produces a fly ball to center. Cameron Fadley coming on hard, makes a diving catch. Alertly gets up, throws to first, and doubles off the runner, and the Ponies get out of the inning. Strout congratulates his fellow outfielder. Ponies still cling to a 1-0 lead in the third. Cameron Fadley rips a one-out double into the corner. And Cody Coyley steps to the plate. He hits a grounder to short. Fadley holds up as he should. Throw ends up getting away, and Fadley is not going to stop. He's going to keep going and score, giving the Ponies a 2-0 lead. Two batters later, Shinsuke stepped to the plate with 2 outs. He singled sharply to center. Coyley sent, and the throw to the plate is going to be in time on a questionable call. Coyley's punched out. The inning's over. Ponies still just up 2-0.
Falcon continuing to cruise on the mound. As the Ponies come up in the top of the fourth, Strout with a sharp single. After stealing second, takes third on the drop ball 4. And Caleb Smith steals second. Rebar comes up. With 2 outs, grounds back to the pitcher, but the pitcher's throw gets away. And 2 runs will score, putting the Ponies ahead 4-0. Big, costly error by the pitcher. And a ground ball up the middle for Fadley. Base knock. And Rebar gets thrown out at the plate.
Caleb Smith back to work in the fourth. After Central scored 1 run and threatened to score more, he buckles down with a K. And then another K. 2 of his 7 Ks coming in the fourth. Ponies' offense wouldn't do much else, but 4 runs was all Caleb Smith needed to work with. With another K in the fifth. And another one. On to the sixth, 2 outs and a runner on second. Central threatening. Ponies pitch out, and Cody Coyley guns David Lord down at third. Big play. 4-1 lead in the seventh. And Smith, who would go the distance, giving up just 3 hits and 1 earned run, finishes the job. Ponies move to 9-0. Dan's just a great kid to have around. Very intelligent, good sense of humor. When I kind of discovered the iPad program that we could use to score games, I immediately thought that Dan would be the guy to do it. I knew he understood how to keep a scorebook. I knew he'd be attentive and take it seriously, and he did. I just showed him the program, and he taught himself how to do it, and then did it for us all year. And now, we have newspapers writing articles about us doing that, being the only school in Maine, and we have all these great statistics instantly available after games, and people could follow games online while we were playing if they couldn't come, and that's all because of Dan's efforts. And just again, another guy I'm glad we're going to have for 2 more years. Got better, much better as a player this year. Keeps improving, and I look forward to see what he can do next year.
This year has been really good for us. I kind of have to sit the bench a little this year, which is unfortunate, but as long as we're winning, it's fine. I love this team. I love being a part of it. I got a lot of friends on this team, and as long as we win, it's fine by me. And I feel like being around so many good players helps me get better in practice. So, yeah.
Chap, great kid who had a great year last year on JV as a sophomore. And this year his role in the team probably wasn't what he had hoped it would be. He didn't really get a lot of playing time. And in all honesty, a kid who has a pretty strong case for being upset about that. Because I think on most of the teams in our league, he would be a starting outfielder. We have a lot of great outfielders, and Chap, it just kind of worked out that way. Never once did he complain. Never once did he have a bad attitude. In fact, you could say this about just about every kid on the team, but Chap did everything 100% all the time. And he did get a lot better. We saw him make great strides, and he's a kid who next year is certainly going to be in the mix.